your mind, your body, your soul. I love it when you make me feel like I'm in control. We ain't gotta tell no one.
Hey fellow foodies, it's Faye from facefood.com, and today I'm proud and happy to share my recipe for buffalo hot wings. So of course, with the buffalo wings, you want to start off with the actual whole wing, which you're going to have to separate. So I just keep the tips. I do cut them off, but I keep them for stock. And then you want to separate the wing from the leg. Of course, sometimes it's harder to find the joint. I find that if you kind of just, break them in half, you can kind of find the joint and then cut through it. By the way, the wings were in a water solution for about an hour or so. Water, vinegar, lemon juice. The recipe will be on the blog though. That just helps with cleaning them. And then once they're done with the water solution, I pour it out and then I rinse them really well. So this next step is very important. You're going to just place the colander over a pot full of a little bit of water. This is over medium low to low heat, and we're just going to put all our wings there, or as much as the colander will fit. You might have to do 2 batches. And we're going to steam the wings for about 10 to 15 minutes, and this will help clean them and get rid of the inedible fat. And it actually makes for a cleaner bite as well, so that's why we're doing this. After you steam them, you want to keep them in the fridge on a baking sheet in a single layer, and you want to cool them for about an hour. And you can see the inedible fat that I was talking about. We don't want to eat that, so that's what that step does. Okay, so now we can start our marinade as our wings have already cooled in the fridge for a bit. So I'm just going to take 4 or 5 garlic cloves and just kind of mash them down, put them with our wings, and pour over the buttermilk over the wings and the garlic. And this is basically my marinade, pretty simple. And I'm gonna ideally leave this overnight so that it gets more tender and better flavor, but if you can just do a few hours, that will work as well. For our buffalo sauce, we have some melted butter. I added in some minced garlic, and I'm going to add hot sauce. I'm just using Frank's Red Hot because that's all I can handle, but of course you can use your favorite hot sauce, that will work. I season it with some black pepper, and of course I'm going to add some salt. And I also add in just a little bit of lemon juice to kind of offset the heat. Give this all a whisk, and that is our buffalo sauce. See how easy and quick that comes together. Now you want to make sure that once you melt the butter, to let it sit at room temp for a little bit, because you don't want to put the hot sauce, which probably came from the fridge, into the butter. It will curdle the whole thing, so we don't want that. Now for our breading mixture, this is unlike typical hot wings that are not breaded. I bread mine. I'm going to give you 2 versions, 2 recipes on the blog. The breaded version where you can fry it, and the unbreaded version which you can bake. It's a healthier alternative. But basically I'm just using some flour and panko breadcrumbs. I seasoned both with black pepper, salt, and paprika. Also a little bit of Italian seasoning. And then I'm going to dredge the wings like you normally would dredge anything. First the flour, the egg wash, and then the breadcrumbs. I'll do that for all of them, and then we can go ahead and get to frying. So my oil is preheated to 375 Fahrenheit, and the key is you don't want to overcrowd your pot or pan that you're frying in, because it will bring the temperature down significantly, causing the wings to take longer to cook, which means you could be eating raw wings and thinking they're ready when they're actually not. So you want to watch out for that. Takes about maybe 5-7 minutes, something like that. Really depends on the heat that you have. But after they are done, I do place them quickly on a wire rack, and then I place them into the buffalo sauce and dress them up with the sauce pretty quickly as well. We don't really want them to sit in the sauce too much. And then I move them to another wire rack once they're dressed with the sauce. And like I said, I will be giving you both the breaded recipe and the unbreaded recipe on the blog, if you prefer the non-breaded wings. But that's basically the buffalo hot wings that we have. I'm going to go ahead and plate them up. So I definitely love ranch. I had some spare buttermilk on hand, so I decided to make some homemade ranch. You can eat these with some barbecue sauce or whatever kind of condiment you'd like. You really don't need a condiment with it because they're sauced up, but to each his own. Alright, and that is our buffalo wings. They are so good. Give these a try. For the full recipe, go to faysfood.com. Like this video, comment below for any comments or questions, and make sure you share this video for any wing lovers in your circle. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more great videos on the way. Until next time, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day.
I've been reading you to figure what you're down for. I wanna figure out to make it come around. No, we should quit the game and settle things right here, right now. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about all the things you do. I wanna take you from